everybody, this is Lisa from Soul Searcher Tarot. I was going to come in and do Scorpio's February 2019 reading. It's a general reading, but if it resonates with you, or if you enjoy the reading, then please hit like or subscribe. Oops. Or write me a message or a comment. That would be great. Alright. I did meditate over your cards already, and I did a lot of shuffling. Alright, and then we're going to get started. Oh, okay, Five of Wands. Whoopsie. Five of Wands. This is a card of a battle. Okay, Death. This is an end of a cycle. Okay, death is not physical death. It's not anything to be afraid of. It's just the end of a cycle. Okay? The Page of Cups. He's a new beginning on the feeling level. So I don't know what goes on. Alright, and then you got Temperance. And oh, yeah, she's all about cooperation, balance of mind. I love this card. Now she's like balancing her one foot in the pool and one foot on the dry land, and she's taking her cups and she's pushing the water back and forth. And that's where her balance of mind comes from. Alright. The Six of Cups. This is thinking back to the past and looking into the future. Okay, the Hangman. He is, well, he's looking at situations from a new perspective. So he's able to see things more clearer than that many people can, because he's looking at it in a totally different way. And I'm guessing that could be a signal for you to be doing that exact thing. Look at something in a different way. Let's see. Oh, we got the Three of Swords. And this is a card of heartbreak. Yeah, it's like your heart was broken at some point in time. Maybe yours or somebody else's. Maybe you broke somebody's heart. It's a general reading, so I guess it could go anyway, but definitely a heartbreak. Somebody has one. Ooh, and the Tower. This is a quick, sudden ending. Totally quick and sudden. Like how death is kind of like it's an ending, but it's not like, ending. Just, okay, the cycle's going to end. But this is end. So whatever's going to happen, it's let it go. Let the tower fall, because this needs to happen. I mean, I don't know what the situation is. It's right after the Three of Swords, right after the Hangman, looking into a new perspective and thinking about your past and your future. This needs to happen. Let this tower happen, because for whatever reason the universe knows this kind of stuff. It's like it has to happen one way or the other, right? So you don't want to stop your tower moment. I'd like to find out what it is, though. Okay, now this, the moon, it's showing very little light on something. Not very much illumination at all. Because, you know, in the moonlight, things look a lot dimmer than they do in the sunlight, per se. So, something's not clear because it's by the light of the moon. Okay? Because some secrecy going on here and things that just need to come out eventually. Let's see. Alright, so what I'm saying from this is there is a conflict and then the end of a cycle. You have a whole new beginning on the feelings level, and then you're going through a period of balance and cooperation, thinking about maybe old friends, family that's maybe no longer here, considering life, you know, in the future with somebody or you know, on your own, or just your family and however you're going to work it. Then the Hangman, he's looking at everything in a different perspective. He's like, let's see. But then a heart gets broken. We're not sure whose heart gets broken, but somebody's heart gets broken. I hope it's not you. But right on the back of that, a tower moment happens. And something has to end suddenly. So maybe you decide to break off with somebody, or they broke off with you. But there's not too much clarity on why. So you're not really sure why this broke off, or they're not sure why. So I'm going to ask for clarification on the moon. Spirit, can you please give me clarification on the moon? Why is that card here? Page of Pentacles. It's an unformed idea. Okay. He has an unformed idea that needs to be nurtured. And he has a reputation for being mischievous sometimes. So, would the clarification be that the ideas weren't formed and there was a little mischief going on with it, and that's what have caused the heartbreak and the tower? Let's see if we can get a clarification on the tower. So what's for the tower? What do we see with the tower? Alright, it was Nine of Swords, but it was in reverse. So, if it was upright, that's sleepless nights, and you got your head is weighing heavy, but it was reversed. Something is not keeping you up. And that makes sense, because if you had the tower moment, and you decided to get rid of all the stresses of this. So you got rid of all the stress with your tower moment. Things were a little still unclear, but now you have this unformed ideas. Alright, Spirit, is there anything else that Scorpio needs to know? Oh, hello. Okay. Let's go see. Oh. Alright. The Seven of Pentacles. This is neat. All right, you're doing hard work, and you're able to see the harvest that you're making. And that would make sense because your Page of Pentacles was your unformed ideas. You are getting all those ideas together. And that's the other information that you needed to know. So basically, there was a conflict. There was the end of a cycle. There was new emotions coming in the feeling level. You had some balance and some harmony and cooperation going on. You were thinking about the past and the present and the future, sorry. You're looking at things from a new perspective. There was a heartbreak, but after the heartbreak, you had a tower moment where you're not being stressed anymore. Not too much clarity on what you were doing, but you did have this, what did I say? Oh yeah. This was the beginnings of unformed ideas, and then you get the Seven of Pentacles where you can start seeing, reaping the rewards of your work. So I guess maybe with a new job, possibly new business, new money-making opportunity that you might have found. Right, so I'm guessing the relationship wasn't in this as huge as the other stuff. You were, looks like you were working on you, and the relationship was just kind of a part of it, but not, the heartbreak was not the reading. It wasn't. It was all about this, getting where you need to be. All right? If there's any, yeah, okay. But hopefully it resonated with you. If it didn't, that's okay too. But do me a favor and give me a thumbs up, a subscribe, share. If you want to write me a comment or an email, I'd be happy to answer it back. I appreciate it, and I will see you next month. Thank you very much. Take care of yourself.